Welcome to the Workplace Hygiene module, which describes hygienic working practices that should be adopted when handling and processing the catch. Good onboard hygiene protects prawns from contamination, ensuring that you and the other crew on board land a safe and nutritious product. Anything, or anyone that comes into contact with the product must be hygienically clean, including crew, decks, processing areas, processing equipment, sorting equipment and other tools, brine tanks, and cartons and liners. These will now be described in greater detail, under the categories, crew hygiene, deck and equipment hygiene, and product hygiene. The hygiene of the entire crew is a vital first step toward maintaining workplace hygiene. All crew need to maintain high standards of personal hygiene, as described in the personal hygiene module. This includes washing your hands with soap and water before starting work and after using the toilet, wearing clean PPE, including aprons, gloves, and boots, keeping cuts and sores dry and well covered with a waterproof dressing, avoiding touching your hair, nose, mouth, ears and eyes while handling the product, not smoking while handling the product, not eating food in the processing area while processing the product, and not handling raw prawns immediately before handling cooked prawns to avoid bacterial contamination. The boat should have a personal hygiene policy that you should read and understand. Next, workplace hygiene. It is essential that the workplace is kept clean, and after each shot this includes washing down the deck, all processing equipment, such as sorting trays and packing tables, conveyors and grading machines, dip tanks and hoppers, and prawn baskets and sorting bats and other implements with seawater after each shot to help remove mud, slime, dead fish, and other foreign material from the catch. At the end of each day these should be scrubbed with a good detergent and sanitizer. Prawn cookers, knives, brushes, shovels, rakes, or any other tools used while processing the catch should be similarly cleaned after each shot, and all should be sanitized at the end of the day. The snap freezer should be hosed out on a regular basis, which also removes accumulated ice and improves freezer performance, and all hold spaces should be washed and sanitized after each unload. Cleaning programs often fail because cleaning methods are ineffective, the crew do not know how to clean properly, and cleaning tools or chemicals are not suitable for the job. Remember, correct cleaning and sanitizing is essential to prevent the spread of bacteria and contamination of the product. An appropriate cleaning procedure includes 1. Brushing or washing down all surfaces to remove dirt and other material. 2. Washing using a good detergent to remove fats, grease, slime and blood. 3. Sanitizing all surfaces to kill bacteria, as well as molds and viruses. And 4. Allowing the surfaces to dry out to limit bacterial growth. A proper cleaning and sanitizing program is essential to prevent the spread of bacteria. Finally, 2 key considerations to remember. Washing alone does not remove all bacteria, and sanitizer instructions must be closely followed to ensure maximum effectiveness. It is important to be prepared before the first shot of the evening is hauled on board. This means checking that all processing equipment has been cleaned, sanitized, and rinsed ready for use, including sorting tables, hoppers, and conveyors, as well as dip tanks and prawn baskets. It also includes making up sufficient cartons to last the night, and perhaps pre-labeling them, filling dip tanks and hoppers with clean seawater, and it includes calibrating the scales for measurement. If fishing for banana prawns, a number of additional steps are required before the cod end is hauled on board. This includes ensuring that brine tanks are cleaned, sanitized, rinsed with clean seawater, and then filled with clean seawater. This preparation will of course need to be completed well in advance, with sufficient time for the seawater to be chilled to the desired temperature, typically less than 5 degrees Celsius. Ensure that the baffles are in place to prevent water movement in the brine tank, and ensure that any brine tank bags or baskets used to hold prawns are ready and available for use. Finally, during the daytime, the surface of the sorting tray should be cooled with clean seawater before the catch is spilled onto the tray. Finally, to ensure product hygiene, steps include shading large catches of prawns from the sun, Washing prawns thoroughly with clean seawater as soon as they are sorted, particularly if a backhopper and flume system is not available. Placing processed prawns only into clean liners and cartons. Chilling cooked prawns as quickly as possible after they are cooked. Ensuring that cooked prawns do not come into contact with surfaces not hygienically cleaned, and finally, monitoring and keeping prawns at a constant low temperature after processing. You have now completed the workplace hygiene module. Let's now review the material that we covered.